gonna talk about how I look right now. Welcome to a weekend in my life. I'm so excited to be filming the next few days for you guys. Currently Saturday, September 21st. I know that the weekend is like almost kind of gone. Not to be that girly that's like, oh my gosh, this is my first meal. No, I was genuinely just such in the zone and I had so much work to get done. I made myself a big, fat, juicy taco. This has eggs, ham, and cheese. So good. We're gonna take a bite. This meal is definitely missing something. Nothing smacks like a good sunny day. Look at my hair right now. It's genuinely not cute at all. On day 3 hair right now. My hair is the type to get super oily. Before I hop in the shower, wash my hair, do the whole body. I'm gonna do my pre-shower hair routine, which is basically just massaging my hair. This has honestly been helping my hair grow. I usually like to pair it up with my favorite hair oil, but girl, my hair is so oily and greasy. At this point, I don't need to add anything else to it. Low-key in a rush right now. I hate being in a rush. Like, period. That shower was so good and I did like a whole little hair detox, hair mask moment and I loved it. I do not have time to wait for my hair to air dry, so we're gonna go ahead and blow dry her. It's from Melody Susie and I actually got this in a PR package a while ago, which is so crazy. Like, who just gets a PR package as a hair dryer? I don't know, but I'm grateful. So before I do that, just putting on a little bit of oil on my hair. Me and my brother are gonna go get mochi donut.
What is this said? Is it like weird? Like sometimes they look at this instead of this?
No.
When since there was a billboard there?
When?
Where? Since when there was a billboard? You know what I mean?
Since when was there?
What's Harris Walls? I thought it was Camilla Harris.
Cut the camera. I don't even know. Let me show you my angles. Get off the car. This is my outfit of the day. I'm actually paying my brother $20 to film this. If the camera angles are not good, let me know. All right, let's go. Number one thing, the
Walk with Talks with Amethyst Juliet.
I'm gonna do like this. We're currently finding a spot to take pictures at. We're gonna take it over here, the tree right here. This is your sign to go hug a tree if you haven't. Just took some pics. I think they came out cute. Hopefully they do. We're gonna go inside the car, eat the mochi donut. Like, look at this beauty. Oh my goodness, I love me some mochi donut. Little brother bought this for me. This is so good. Bro, chill, you're like eating in my ear. 8 out of 10. It's a little bit too sweet at the top. I'm gonna put on a face mask. I've tried this before. It's like a clear one. Kind of weird, but I really like the feeling of it because it's a thick consistency. This is supposed to restore, plump, tone, and hydrate your skin. And also you're supposed to put it on before you go to bed. I am gonna be going to bed in a few hours. Do you guys ever have like these periods where you just don't drink any water, you're like not fueling your body properly or like not nourishing it? There's like a breaking point and then you go into like a rampage mode, non-stop drinking water. That's been me for the past like 2 hours. I drink like 3 cups of water already. So dehydrated. Look at this. It's like a really thick jelly. Just turned on my big ring light because I feel like I need more light in this room. I want to know, comment down below right now, what are you currently like hyper fixating on in your self-care routine, in your skincare? Like, what is just something that you're like, wow, I cannot believe I lived without it? Probably has to be like lip products. I've been obsessing over using them recently and I just feel like they complete any type of look. Definitely curling my eyelashes. I don't even care to put on mascara anymore. As long as my eyelashes are curled, I'm like fine. I feel like this has a low-key like pink little tint to it. Did I do that right? I think I did. I've been letting this kind of seep into my face for a few minutes. I don't know what it is, if it's just like this one in particular. The eyes look really weird. Maybe I put it on wrong, but I don't think it should be like this. Blending in the excess serum into my skin. I'm also gonna go in with my rose quartz jade roller and gua sha to kind of massage my face. Serum is all in my face. I just finished doing my skincare. I feel really rejuvenated and honestly super relaxed. There's one final thing that I want to do before I end off the night, which is doing my daily Bible study, which has honestly become one of my top priorities. It really helped me build such a good relationship with him in such a short amount of time. I have the Bible app on my iPad. I don't have it on my phone because I feel like if I were to do it on my phone, I would easily get distracted by other things or notifications. I'm going to read you the verse of the day. Encourage each other and build each other up as you are already doing. After that is the guided scripture along with the guided prayer. Something that I have learned recently, it does not need to take hours to connect with God. Honestly, doing these 3 things in the Bible app really only take 10 to 15 minutes. As long as you're just genuine with your heart, God is going to accept you no matter what. Don't put a time or a clock on his word. Also, on the days where you don't feel like praying, those are the ones that matter the most. So just try your best, stay strong. I currently have a 4-day streak on my Bible app. That is such a huge accomplishment for me. Surrounding myself and looking at the positivity of life, the joy and the beauty of everything makes me a more positive person overall. Today's Bible verse was basically about building each other up, which is something that I feel like I've already done here on YouTube. It means so much to me that we can honestly just be here for each other. I'm gonna go ahead and wind down for bed already. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. It's the next morning, currently 9 a.m. Yeah, I definitely slept in. First of all, my alarm, I kid you not, I set 10 of them and I still slept through all of them. I didn't even snooze it. I just slept through it. I feel like that's okay. If I were to do this on like a Monday, wake up super late, I would have been like a little bit sad about it. But today's Sunday. It's a little rest day. It's a little slow day. It's making me feel kind of better about myself. I did wake up at 7 in the morning to go use the restroom. And I was actually gonna stay up at 7 in the morning, but then I lay down, I swear, for 10 seconds. Next thing you know, it's 9 in the morning. I'm like, oh, I'm using my ice roller to kind of just wake me up because girl, I need it. It just feels so nice, you know? Or if you wake up really puffy on your eyes or anything like that, this is really good to like calm it down. I love it so much. Here's a quick little tip. I also love icing my face or putting something cold on my face right before doing my skincare. It absorbs way better into my skin. Stayed up kind of late last night. I didn't sleep till like close to 12, but it's because when I was importing my footage, I use this SD card to import all of my footage. I just get the memory card, put it in here. Once I put the SD card in my MacBook, it didn't like read anything. It didn't pick up nothing. It just didn't pop up on my laptop basically. So Canon has like a little camera app where you can import footage. That's what I did on my iPad. It took me 2 hours. It was just such an inconvenience last night because I was genuinely so tired, but I was like, I need to import this right now. I'm gonna show you how I make my iced coffee. Today's coffee, I'm gonna be adding a little bit of collagen, phytoprotein, collagen peptide. This basically helps support skin elasticity, hair, nails, and also supports joint. I don't put this in my coffee every day, but I do feel like it's just such a good way to get your collagen in. So I have the unflavored kind. You genuinely cannot taste any of the grainy particles. Normally I brew 3 shots of espresso. Today I'm going to keep it on the lighter side just because I don't want the anxiety to kick in. I'm just going to do 2. I'm kind of deciding if I want to leave it at warm coffee or do an iced coffee. I'm really craving an iced coffee. While my coffee is still hot, I'm going to go ahead and put in the collagen peptide. Now I'm gonna put the flavoring at the bottom and around the cup. I know you're probably gonna think I'm crazy, but this is a sugar-free caramel sauce. We're gonna put about a tablespoon of this. This one's like a hefty one. It was like 20 bucks on Amazon. There, I'm using the salted caramel syrup. I forgot to mention, but this latte is basically like a salted caramel latte. Okay, so I just did like a pump and a half. Froth my milk, so I use oat milk. Whole milk is fine too. Almond milk, I don't know about it. I just personally love using. Okay. That looks honestly so good. When you're making coffee, focus on your milk to coffee ratio. It's life-changing. Finally, time for skincare. Oh my god, wait, I low-key want like a cookie. Hold on. We got the cookie. It's just a little Halloween one. In-depth skincare routine, breaking down all the products I've been using recently and giving you my personal recommendation. First up, I'm going to use the thermal spring water spray. And I spray it on. It's like a cool mist, just cools down my face. So definitely, if you have like rosacea really flared up in your skin, I would recommend this. But then again, I'm not a dermatologist. It says here that it soothes and protects your skin. So nice, especially like on a hot day. My skincare routine is pretty simple, basic for the most part. I do not like to overdo it with products, mainly because I can't afford to be buying expensive products over and over. Toner from Glow Recipe. I've got this little bottle so long ago and I'm not even like, I'm barely a little bit less than halfway gone, and that's crazy. I feel like I've got it literally over 6 months ago and I still haven't. When I put some of this on, it's really a good generous amount. It's supposed to even out your skin tone. Also supposed to help with your pores. I mean, my pores are really bad. My pores have probably gotten even worse. I like this product because with any other regular toner, I feel like it just burns my skin. Even if I'm using it like 2 times a week, it still burns my skin. This one, I can use it practically almost every single day and my skin will be good. I love it so much. And I love Glow Recipe. Going in with this Glow Recipe niacinamide dewdrops. I'm almost out of this, which honestly doesn't make sense because I usually use them pretty much the same time, but whatever. I'm definitely gonna go and buy like the full size bottles whenever they run out because they're so good. Glow Recipe is like in the middle tier in terms of being expensive because it's not really cheap. You get what you're paying for and you also get a good amount of it. I've heard a lot of people say like when they use Glow Recipe their skin breaks out or their skin gets flared up. I am acne prone and I do have like a bunch of acne scars and everything. Don't feel like it has made me break out or anything. Obviously I don't have the clearest skin ever. My main goal when I was looking for my skincare routine, it wasn't to get rid of my acne. It was just to treat my face, to give my face what it needs. And yeah, getting rid of acne, getting rid of pimples and preventing breakout, that's a plus. I think it's called Hylu B5 serum. This is for anti-aging and repairing and plumping your skin. I don't even need to use any anti-aging products right now because I'm like, girl, hello. I really love La Roche-Posay. One of my favorite skincare brands and like my dream brand to work with. One of these days I'm gonna work with them, I'm gonna get a sponsorship by them, and then I'm gonna look back at this exact video and be like, wow, you don't even know what's coming, because I don't. I already know my future self has secured the bag with getting a sponsorship. And it's not even that, building a connection with the brand, which is what I've always wanted to do. I've also been getting some questions if I'm going to start any other social media, download Instagram or TikTok. When I was first starting out with this like social media journey, I did have TikTok and I was really consistent on there. I just didn't like TikTok. I didn't like the format. I did not like the video. If I ever do decide to like get another social media besides YouTube, it would probably be Instagram. I do like Instagram and I do like how I guess it's more secretive. Not that like I don't put my whole life out on the internet, because I definitely do. I don't want to put my life out on different platforms because I just don't want to. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go in with this dual acne treatment from La Roche-Posay. I'm gonna put a little bit, and honestly I've had this pimple here for the longest time ever. It's just been growing and growing every single day. I don't know if it's like a pimple or an acne mark. Don't be ashamed of your acne. Like if you have acne, if you're breaking out, if you have pimples, do not be ashamed of it, girl. It's better to love yourself in that state that you're in right now, because if you don't, girl, you're never gonna love yourself. Like that's just the truth. Because I once needed to hear that, and I once hated my acne so bad and I was like, wow, I'm so ugly. But girl, no, I was literally the prettiest. Like I was so pretty when I had acne. Not saying that like I'm not pretty right now. Appreciate what you have while you have it. I don't miss my acne, obviously, because who would say that? Like whoever says they misses acne, like no. And it was just so mentally draining to deal with it every day. But now I'm looking back at it, I'm like, wow, it wasn't really bad. Nobody even cares. I just feel like I have been talking so much. I need to stop. Double Repair Moisturizer. My favorite moisturizer ever though, and I stand by this. This one, it's the Bioma Moisturizing Gel Cream, another brand that I would really love to work with one day. Bioma, please hit me up. Let's work together. I've emailed them like over 10 times and they still haven't answered. But you know what? It's okay. Hello, being delusional is the key. Moisturizing Gel Cream. This is my current everyday skincare routine. My skin is not perfect. I'm gonna come back and pick up the vlog in a little bit. I'm actually gonna go to my boyfriend's house right now, be with him for a little bit, and then after that come back to the house, start getting ready. I'm gonna start getting ready right now. I'm going to go out to eat Texas Roadhouse, which actually my older brother's birthday. You guys didn't know. I have an older brother and I also have a younger brother. Currently 12:46. Said to start getting ready. Forcing myself to put on makeup because every single time I do, I instantly feel better about myself. And not that I'm not feeling good about myself, definitely be feeling a little bit better. We're just gonna put on some concealer underneath the eyes, set it, and then put on blush. Literally what I've been doing recently. Whenever I do this, my makeup doesn't really melt off as if I'm doing a full face. So I just put concealer on. Now I'm gonna quickly just set it. I want like more jewelry. I don't understand if I'm like a gold girly or a silver girly, because I love silver, like don't get me wrong, it's so classic, but like most of my jewelry that I have is gold. Well, actually never mind. No, this isn't even silver. This is disgusting. These are going in the trash and we're gonna go ahead and just switch them out. It's like so much better. There's a little trick that I like to do, even though I don't put concealer on my upper lip because it's gonna sweat off. I like putting some pressed powder, so that way if it does sweat, I know everything is locked in place, and even if it does sweat, nothing's gonna come off because it's literally just powder being absorbed by the powder. Okay guys, my brother literally just texted me if I'm ready, so I'm going to technically I am. I'm gonna put on mascara, pick out an outfit, and then we're gonna go. I'm gonna try some shrimp. Chicken strips with ranch and barbecue, and then I also got butter corn. I'm going to hop on my SoulCycle bike. If you're confused and you're like, Amethyst, why do you have a SoulCycle bike? Babes, you probably missed a few chapters. It's just like so freaking cool and crazy to say like, yeah, I have a SoulCycle bike. I basically need to get my heart moving. I need to get my body moving, so this is literally the perfect way. This is gonna sound like such a sponsorship right now. I promise it's not. Basically airplaying any type of YouTube video that I want onto the screen right here. It's just so cool because first of all, I feel like it gets me off of my phone. I'm not checking my notifications. I'm just minding my business, watching my own little YouTube video with that said, I'm gonna finally get my physical movement in for today because I feel like I've been really lazy, really sluggish. Making my second coffee of the day. I was gonna open up an energy drink. I have one crisp cold waiting for me in the fridge, but I was like, no, let me be a little bit smart. I don't want to do too much. You cannot tell me that that doesn't look gorgina. Oh my gosh. You know what? She's not bad. For like literally 0 to no sugar. That is so good. Scrolling on Pinterest. I'm gonna be leaving out of town actually later on this week, which I need to do like a whole preparation for that. My nail inspo to send to my nail tech. I'm low-key going for French tip. Finding nail inspo is just so hard because if I find something that I like, what if I won't like it in like a few days? I'm very much, I don't want to say I'm indecisive about my nails. I kind of am indecisive. Just kind of random. I'm currently on the Apple website. I'm looking at MacBook, specifically MacBook Air, because I already have one. And guys, when I tell you I'm gonna need an upgrade really soon, probably looking into getting it like by myself, fully purchasing it by myself, because this is just something that I've wanted to do forever. So that's option number 1. And then I also have option number 2, which I was on the Canon website, and oh my gosh, I really want to buy a new vlogging camera. Nothing is wrong with this one. The one that I currently use is Canon V10 and I love it so much. It's a wide angle lens, it's a small compact camera, and I just love it. Like, I recommend it if you're a lifestyle channel. Highly recommend, or if you just want to get into doing YouTube. The camera I had before this one, Canon G7 Mark, the third one, and I love that one as well. Honestly, it just had so many features that I didn't really need. It's a good like little camera to take pictures for the high quality pictures, but definitely not my favorite for vlogging. I want to buy a camera soon, but the camera that I want, it's like close to like $2,000, and so is the Mac. They're both in the same kind of price range, which that's a lot of money, but I feel like it's a really good investment for my channel. I just feel like I shouldn't look into getting any cameras right now, especially since I have one that's working. Finally time for me to settle down and start getting unready. Every single weekend is going to look so different. I'm not usually always like having plans or anything. Like, I genuinely just stay home most of my days. I just try to find little ways that I can kind of romanticize kind of not really experiencing that much, and not to put it in a bad way or anything, because definitely there's pros to it. I'm not the type of person that has to go out every weekend to find a little bit of happiness or fun, and if that's how somebody else interprets happiness and if that's what makes them happy, I'm not one to judge. Honestly, my cat's shadow, too lazy to go to the sink and wash it off, so we're using good old micellar water. I definitely wish I could have filmed like the whole weekend, but I was busy on Friday. I highly recommend that you just spend time with yourself if you haven't today. I know I always love to practice like self-love and self-care, although it can be like very romanticized and glamorous. We also need to take care of ourselves on the inside. How are we mentally doing? Because that's really what matters, girl. You don't work on yourself from the inside, why are you working on yourself from the outside? There's literally no point of it. I'm definitely gonna be like grinding tomorrow. That's definitely like my grind of the week is Mondays, because I feel like it's just so like mwah, chef's kiss. It's a new start to the week. It gives me motivation. Like, a lot of people hate Mondays. Honestly, I love them. My work mindset is just always on, especially on the weekend. Get more work done on the weekends than on the weekdays. If you guys made it this far into the video, comment down below the bread emoji, because them Texas Roadhouse bread, I literally ate 3 of them. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you're not subscribed already, girl, what are you doing? If you've watched this far, have not subscribed, double check right now to see if you're subscribed, and if you are, click the bell notification so you never miss when I upload. I literally love responding to your comments, so guys, please comment something right now if you see this. Like, literally, if it's anything, I promise you I will heart your comments and reply to it, because I love talking to you. I'm just so appreciative and grateful for everything that I have in my life, including you guys, including my little YouTube family. God has answered my prayers, and I'm so just grateful, and this is your sign that everything takes time, okay? So if you have not received your blessing, you have not received your dreams yet, girl, you just need to keep on working for it, and the universe and God will give you what you have been asking for. I promise. You just need to be patient, okay? I'm gonna end off this weekend vlog. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Leave any video suggestions that you guys might have. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and subscribe to my ASMR channel. Link will be in the description. I love you guys so much. I will see you in my next video. Bye.